Animated spaceships swoop over a futuristic skyline. The animation flickers, morphing into a more realistic version of a teen gazing at a decimated city. A director films the actor on his phone in front of a green screen.
Cut! If you can't do with what you have, you can't do when you have more.
The view pulls back over paper cutouts detailing skyscrapers and landmarks. Silhouetted people play sports, make art, and help each other. The skyline flips over to reveal a title, Being Human Is, an Android docuseries. Text, Kaduna, Nigeria.
We make sci-fi short films that take place in the future Nigeria. The Critics Company is a group of young filmmakers. The oldest one of us is 19, and the youngest is just 5.
Episode 4, The Magic Makers.
We were actually shooting on the webcam of our laptop. Then my dad gets this Android phone. And straight up, we knew this was the camera we've all been waiting for. So the question popped up, how are we going to make a robotic character? Because we had never done that before. So we saved up our lunch money and we were like, you know what, let's go get our green screen.
They pose by the screen.
We did a lot of improvising to tell the stories we had in our heads. And it's beautiful because the film looks serious, but the behind the scenes are jolly. And after filming with our phone, we transfer the files to our laptop, where the visual magic process begins. This is where we make the impossible possible. We can make fire generate from someone's body, give them the power to summon lightning, or magically disappear. We even built a secret facility on an empty farm. We call this power visual magic because it's just as beautiful as magic.
In a building, light pulses from the hearts of the film crew.
The nights before our films go out, our hearts are beating rapidly. My mind is like, people might not accept this until that publish button is pushed.
Beams of light shoot from their hearts into a phone. The building blasts off into space.
And yeah, it was online. When you get real people to actually see your work, and these people take their time to give you constructive feedback, it helps us figure out the next thing to do. That's the best feeling you can ever get as a creator.
Positive reviews shoot past like comets.
So there's a quote I live by, and it's, if you can't do with what you have, you can't do even when you have more. So if you really love something, you are going to find a way. Action!
Raymond Youssef and the Critics Company are embarking on their first feature film to be shot entirely on their Android phones. Watch next episode.
When I'm at work, I am like a master of multitasking. I can put a steak on the grill and then go and put a pound of mash on. Who needs sight?